Hello friends, welcome to this discussion on business continuity plan, and this is part 3. As you know, in the part 1 and part 2 we have already discussed more than 60 MCQs on business continuity plan, but as per the new type of question asked by CAG in the examination, we shall discuss some case study based MCQs. Friends, before discussing further, let me remind you that in this channel there are more than 100 videos related to C6 paper, and these videos are related to IS governance, IS security, business continuity plan, disaster recovery plan, SDLC, then also IT handbook, IT manual, IT Act, Aadhaar Act. So I have given all this playlist name and also link. You can also get the link in my description below, and if you want you can just click on the playlist channel and you will find all these video of the topic at one place. Hope you will avail the benefit. So this is the first case study. RK Online Private Limited is a rapidly growing e-commerce company which depends heavily on its data center, cloud servers, laptops, desktops, smartphones, barcode scanners, wireless keyboards, and networking devices for its day-to-day operation. During a festive sale, a ransomware attack encrypted critical database containing customer orders and payment information. Fortunately, the company had maintained periodic backups and mirrored critical databases at an alternate site. So, RK Online Private Limited is a growing e-commerce company. Normally, it uses its electronic devices जैसे कि data center, cloud servers, laptops, desktops, etc. for its day-to-day operation. लेकिन एक फेस्टिव टाइम में ह्यूज बिजनेस चल रहा था, एक ransomware अटैक ने उसका जो क्रिटिकल डाटाबेस को एनक्रिप्टेड कर लिया, जिसमें कि उनका कस्टमर ऑर्डर्स था और पेमेंट इन्फॉर्मेशन था. लेकिन फॉर्चुनेटली कंपनी का एक बैकअप सिस्टम था, वो पीरियडिकली बैकअप लेके एक ऑल्टरनेट साइट में उसको स्टोर कर रखे थे. लेकिन देयर वाज ए प्रॉब्लम, क्योंकि some departments were unaware of their responsibility during this disaster. So the senior management immediately activated the business continuity plan. उनका जो क्राइसिस मैनेजमेंट टीम था, they shifted their operation to an alternate site. जितना भी था बैकअप उसको रिस्टोर कर लिया, and they started resume their critical order processing service within a few hours. During the post-incident review, management realized that regular testing of the business continuity plan had not been conducted. The organization also noted that communication among departments was weak during the initial hour of the incident. The company decided to improve the disaster recovery arrangements and conduct regular tabletop and functional tests. So this is the case study. Now let us discuss some MCQs based on this case study. Friends, now you can purchase your required goods while watching this video. इस वीडियो की लेफ्ट बॉटम पार्ट में आपको एक लिंक मिलेगा, एंड आप इस लिंक में क्लिक करके कोई भी ई कॉमर्स साइट को जा सकते हैं, और दैट ई कॉमर्स साइट जैसे कि फ्लिपकार्ट हो सकता है, मिंत्रा हो सकता है, पर्पल हो सकता है, जाके आप आपका मनपसंद चीज जैसे कि शूज, मोबाइल, ड्रेसेस, होम डेकर्स, कंप्यूटर्स, इवन ग्रोसरीज आप परचेज कर सकते हैं. एंड मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट इज दिस परचेज इज विथ नो एक्स्ट्रा कॉस्ट. but this purchase will have a great help to this channel. So I hope you will avail this facility. What should have been the highest priority after activation of the business continuity plan? Purchasing new servers, rebuilding the office premises, replacing employee laptops, resuming critical business processes. So all these are priority after activation of the continuity plan. But which is the highest priority? It is resuming critical business processes. क्योंकि the primary objective of the business continuity plan is to resume the business and most importantly the critical business operations. Therefore, before purchasing new servers or office premises rebuilding or employee laptop replacement, the first and foremost work is to resume the critical business processes so that the operation of the company will continue. Which business continuity plan characteristics was demonstrated by this case? By maintaining periodic backups, deterrence, mitigation, recovery or detection. It is recovery, क्योंकि कंपनी ने बैकअप अरेंजमेंट किया था so that it could recover all the data after a disruption or after an attack, so, and it could continue its business. So this arrangement is recovery characteristics of the business continuity plan. Who should be most actively involved during the business impact analysis? Security guards, senior management, IS auditors or hardware vendors? It is senior management, because senior management are actually fully involved in the critical business activities and they know what is the business priority and what should be recovered first. So during business impact analysis, the senior management should be involved first. Which test would help practice coordination among crisis management team members? Unit test, pilot test, functional test or source code test? It is functional test, because functional test is conducted with active involvement of all the participants responsible for these activities, and this test actually assess how effectively the business content plan is functioning. But unit test, pilot test and source code test are actually done during preparation of the business continuity plan, and functional test is conducted after implementation of the plan, how it is functioning to test the functionality of the plan. What lesson was most evident from the incident? Backups are unnecessary, antivirus alone is sufficient, only IT staff should know the business continuity plan, business continuity plan should be tested regularly. It is business continuity plan should be tested regularly, because regular testing ensures that how fruitfully the plan is effective for any incident and how during actual real-time activities it can be managed. Friends, you may join as a member of this channel to avail various benefits जैसे कि to watch practice set videos, to watch mock test videos, to watch case study based videos, to get priority reply for your comments, to join with the creator through social media, and also to avail personal assistance from the creator for any of your doubt on any subject. Hope you will join as a member to avail all these benefits. This is case study number 2. RK Connect Airlines operates a nationwide reservation system. The organization uses high performance servers, mobile booking applications, tablets, network switches, and backup storage devices. During peak holiday booking season, the primary data center experienced a major hardware failure. But as the airline had implemented electronic vaulting and mirrored databases, the booking information was safely transferred to an offsite facility. So RK Airlines normally नेशनल रिजर्वेशन कंटिन्यू करता है और उसका मेन जो मशीनरीज है इलेक्ट्रॉनिक जैसे कि सर्वर्स, मोबाइल बुकिंग एप्लीकेशंस, टैबलेट्स, नेटवर्क स्विचेस, और एक पीक हॉलिडे बुकिंग सीजन में उसका जो प्राइमरी डाटा सेंटर में जो हार्डवेयर है वो मॉल फंक्शनिंग हो गया, लेकिन एयरलाइन ने एक इलेक्ट्रॉनिक वोल्टिंग एंड मिरर डाटाबेस सिस्टम मैनेज कर रहा था दूसरा साइट में, सो दैट it just transferred the data and continued it functioning smoothly. उसका कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं हुआ. Its alternative routing ensured uninterrupted connectivity across its one critical flight booking operations continued from a hot site. The audit team later reviewed the company's business continuity plan and found that periodic testing of offsite facility had been conducted. The company also maintained transaction logs and database checkpoints. So based on this case study, let us discuss some MCQs. What is the most appropriate backup method for such an airline reservation system? Manual records, paper backups, monthly printout, electronic vaulting. It is electronic vaulting क्योंकि this enables near real-time transfer of critical data to another location so that without an interruption the functioning can continue. Why should offsite facilities be periodically tested? To eliminate contingency plans, to reduce hardware costs, to ensure continued compatibility, to avoid audits. It is to ensure continued compatibility. क्योंकि जब regularly testing होगा, then the actual functionality of the continuity plan can be assessed so that in real time problem the crisis can be smoothly overcome. Which solution best ensures continuity of a one means wide area network? Alternative routing, daily backup, additional printers, more workstations. It is alternative routing. All these are actually ensures proper communication, but the best solution is alternative routing क्योंकि it ensures the communication continues even after a malfunctioning of any network path. How is the transaction integrity best maintained during sudden processing failures? Validation checks only, input controls only, antivirus software, database commits and rollbacks. It is database commits and rollback because database commits and rollbacks is a mechanism that maintain the database consistency. The same data will be reflected in another system. So this is required to continue a business without any interruption. After completing the business impact analysis, what should be done next? Implement the plan, develop recovery strategies, audit the plan, or purchase the hardware. It is Develop recovery strategies, क्योंकि when there is a disaster, first the business impact analysis will be conducted and it will be seen which are the critical parts or components of the organization. On that basis, the recovery strategy will be developed based on the impact of the business. Case study: a large manufacturing company, RK Industries, uses desktops, industrial computers, printers, tablets, and cloud-connected inventory systems. The company maintains daily backups of production data. An audit revealed that backup tapes are stored in another room on the same floor of the data center. A fire incident later affected both rooms of the same building. Fortunately, no critical data was lost because additional copies were stored at a distant, secure offsite facility. The incident prompted management to strengthen physical security and access controls at backup locations. The organization also initiated a comprehensive review of the business risks and single points of failure. So this is the case study. Now let's discuss some MCQs. What are the most important criteria for selecting an offsite storage location? Nearby location, same building, physical separation from data center risk, lowest cost. It is physical separation from the data center risk. So when there will be an offsite location, it should be kept in mind that the similar risk should not be happen to the another location at the same time. जैसे कि may be fire, may be flood, may be heavy rain, or may be earthquake. So that both the centers, data centers should be physically separated so that same type of risk cannot happen to the both the location at a time. What is the most serious risk for backup media at the offsite location? Public accessibility, open shelving, unauthorized access, no labeling. It is unauthorized access. Please keep in mind all these four options are actually risk, but the most important risk is unauthorized access because the backup media should be protected from unauthorized access, otherwise it can be manipulated so that the total database will be corrupted and will not be helpful during any disaster. Which factors should be identified first in a business impact analysis? Recovery budget, critical business processes, insurance provider, or number of employees? It is critical business processes. क्योंकि what should be recovered first? It depends on which component of the activity is most important for smooth functioning of the organization or the agency. So first there will be identified which are the critical process, then only the recovery priorities can be identified. Which finding would be most critical during a business continuity plan? Absence of network backbone backup, no backup for user PCs, failure of access codes, missing printer backups. It is absence of network backbone backup, क्योंकि network backbone supports enterprise-wide communication and operations. Without this, the entire activity will be a failure. So this is the most important issue that should be looked into. What type of risk should be identified early in the planning process? Office furniture risk, parking risk, stationary risk, or infrastructure and a single point of failure risk? It is infrastructure and single point of failure risk, क्योंकि these are the most important issue that should be kept in mind because without infrastructure any agency cannot function. or where there is single point of failure, because if this is failed, the entire activity will stop. So infrastructure and single point of failure risk is the most important risk that should be kept in mind during business continuity plan. Friends, I hope this video is beneficial to you, and if so, please don't forget to give a like to this video. One like to this video is just a click for you, but it will provide great encouragement to the creator to create more such videos. थैंक यू, फिर मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में। बाय बाय।